Stanton was built for the Grand Union Canal Carrying Company in 1936, built by Yarwood, which is on the River Weaver, and she carried mainly on the Grand Union until nationalisation in 1948, when she became part of what would eventually be called British Waterways. Stanton is really known as a large Northwich. She's a larger boat than some of those that were built before her. She was built to carry 35 tonnes, although she never did because the canals were never quite deep enough for her to carry that much. The engine that she's got is a Vista HA3, which was brand new in 1968. It's the third engine that she's had. The original one was taken out in about 1959-1960. Had to restore the engine a bit. She was throwing out an enormous amount of oil when we first bought her, but now she seems to be behaving quite well. She just soldiers on and on, as listers tend to. She's one of the last narrowboats to carry cargo commercially on a regular contract, finishing carrying in October 1970. After that she was sold into private hands and converted, had a cabin built over the hold, and was owned by various people until 2007 when we purchased her and took the cabin off, put her back into almost the condition she was when she was built 80 years ago.
What interests me about historic boating is the juxtaposition of the old boat and the old way of boating, and living in a back cabin with no running water and cooking on the stove. I enjoy those challenges, but next to that we have our internet access, all the electric points to charge our phones, so we live a very comfortable life. Although I have to say, some of my family can't imagine how you can want to live in a little tiny back cabin with no water. We enjoy going to events and meeting people and meeting other historic boaters. It's like a big village that moves around the canal system, and you meet up with people that you might not have seen for a couple of years, but you sort of carry on the conversation from the last time you saw them. It's a good way of life, and now as I've retired we can do more of it, which is great.